Yo, I noticed that certain places in New York, no, that's in New York. Only New York niggas think that America is New York. Niggas mistaken the whole America, the whole United States of America for fucking New York. I used to really think that when I was younger though, but yeah, I'm going off on a tangent here. But so I've heard places like New Jersey have finally decriminalized marijuana, weed. Ooh, what's the shit niggas calling now? Za? Whatever the fuck y'all niggas are smoking over there. I don't know about that. Well, I'm not saying that they call it that, but apparently they have what you call it. And who else? I'm only looking down because I'm not looking at my dick or nothing. Nah, I'm not a pervert. I'm in my phone. You can see that over here. Oh, who that with 3 iPhones? 1, 2, 3. Hey. But oh, and Oregon. Okay. Oregon becomes the first state to decriminalize hard drugs like heroin and cocaine. Who trying to take a trip? Nah, I'm good. Only heroin I'm doing is if it's weed heroin, nigga. I'm lying. But they finally decriminalized stuff like that. And in Jersey, they decriminalized weed, right? And I believe they did some shit like that in New York. I don't know. But I don't really give a fuck about this whole topic because why the fuck are people still looking at me or people still looking at people who smoke weed crazy? Like, when you in public and you smoke weed, like, I understand the shit stinks, but nigga, we in fucking public. It's not like you smoking that shit we smoking that shit in a confined place, yo. Because that shit really gets me tight, because people will really look at you crazy or give you a certain type of attitude because you smoking, because the shit stinks. And it's like, nigga, weed stinks too. People stink too. Garbage stinks too. The fuck, you don't give that shit the attitude? At the end of the day, and that's what I'm saying, to me, like, weed and cigarettes to me is like when we talk about the lesser of two evils. It's like, yeah, one stinks more, but one is way better than the other. And the one that doesn't stink as much will fucking kill you and everybody inhaling that shit. So if anything, that's the more offensive one. So why the fuck are you looking at us like demons when you fucking inhaling the fucking demon yourself? The fuck? Like, what the fuck? What they call them shit? C-sticks, nigga? We don't fuck with those. The fuck? I don't fuck with that. Niggas be looking at us crazy. And that's what I'm saying. I get it, though. Like, weed stinks, of course. We know weed stinks. But it's like, yo, it's becoming decriminalized in a lot of places. So it's like, yo, you're going to smell it. It's going to get around you. It's not going to, most people don't even get contact high like that. So don't get it twisted. It's not going to always affect you. You know what I mean? Or it's not always going to get on your fucking clothes. Unless somebody just blown it right down blowing it down in your fucking clothes, which I believe would never happen. The fuck, y'all niggas be fucking about high, and y'all lucky that people will be fucking high. The only reason why I don't, and I always just laugh it off especially when I smoke, I'm like, and people give me the out, because I'm like, man, I'm fucking high. Like, you sober as shit, whatever, not even sober, but you hurt, you mad, you probably broke or something. You probably going through some type of mental shit that got you mad about something that I'm doing that doesn't affect you in no way other than the brief 2-3 seconds that you walking past me. I'm sorry to break it down in such a specific way, but it's like, man, that shit is so offensive. The same way y'all be looking at us, like the smell is offensive, your face is offensive, your body, what you call it, gestures are offensive. The way you're giving off, the energy you're exuding is offensive. Damn, son, Afrikuh Show, man. www.iStyler.com. Like, comment, subscribe, though. But it's like, damn, bro. Don't look at us. Give that same energy to cigarette smokers, then we could talk. All right? Give that same energy to cigarette smokers, then we could talk. Actually, not talk, then we could smoke. Then we could chain gang together. Or we could offend each other together. You could give me the offensive look, and I'll give you the offensive smell, nigga. Yeah, let's do it like that, baby. You like it, I love it. www.iStyler.com, Afrikuh Show, style out. Like, how the fuck you give one person who's doing one thing less respect than the other person who's doing something else because it just stinks? That's like you allow somebody to fart next to you all day because their farts don't stink as much as the person's farts over there. So if my bowels don't stink as much as this nigga's bowels, I can fart by you all day and you would not get offended. That's what you're basically telling us. Know what I mean? So one person stinks. Like, I don't know what the fuck y'all realize, but stink is stink. Does something stink more than the other? Can you get much higher? Like, that shit has nothing to do with each other. But it's like, yeah, can you really get much higher? When you get high, can you really get much higher? Can you? Or you're already high and you're just staying there, or you just realizing everything else that's around you while you're that high. It's just like when something stinks. Can it stink much more? Like, can something really be that bad? Like, stink that much? I mean, I understand something can have a light stench, but that shit still stinks. Because just like with weed, and I get that's what I'm saying. Like, and I get it, man. We getting all technical in here today. Shit, we getting all technical, but that's why I love y'all. Y'all here to listen and go with me with this process or whatever. Afrikuh Show, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? Pop a logo somewhere. But the whole process is like, yo, weed though. It's like with weed though. Like when people say weed smells like skunk, I used to think that was bullshit. Until you really smell a lot of weed for a long period of time, and that little bit of weed smell that you smell, after a long period of time, you're gonna be like, yo, this just smells like a fucking skunk in this bitch. Or you can smell a stench of a skunk and be like, oh, this just smells like weed somewhere. Niggas smoking. But then that same smell, after a while, gets you sick. So it's like, does anything really stink that much? Or I mean, not that much. Does anything stink more than the other? Question the stink. Question your nose, bro. Question everything. Style out. Afrikuh Show, man. Mack and knees, man. Ground guard, man. Grinding, B.